Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from the Sydney Cricket Ground. This is a round one match between Sydney and the Giants. Both sides will get their first taste of premiership season action today and will be hungry to show that they are bigger and better than we remember them from last season. Here come the teams. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Swans. They've had round one circled for months, and I think in truth they've probably been ready for it for a couple of weeks now. We might see an early statement today.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place. What I love about this time of year is that everyone starts on equal footing and everyone dreams big. Some bigger than others, of course. We're ready for a start. Grundy wins the first ruck contest. He's caught. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Briggs with a deft tap. Callahan at close quarters. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. They've put themselves under pressure. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
The Swans will breathe a sigh of relief that
I reckon the 2020-26 Sydney Swans will get the job done against the all-time Giants. It's in this game. Swans got some, the Swans team also got in a few players added left, like Jordan Dawson, who went to the Crows, Lear Lear went to the Power. They also brought in Will Hayward and Ali Florida, who were both left for Carlton. And they also got Charlie Kerner on that team as well with Buddy Franklin. That seems like a really good Sydney team.
Punch clear. Callahan leading from the front. Bedford met solidly. We've got another stoppage. Briggs with a deft tap. Kelly, Ward, knew the tackle was coming. Goes laterally. Anyone's ball. Jones. Run down. Great chase.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Hapley on centre wing is marked. He's giving 100%. Neat little worm burner. Jones, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Green was committed to the contest. Crosses the paint. Hogan, that could be a goal-saving tackle.
The Giants are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Rucks go at it. Warner out of the congestion. Rowbottom. He's set upon. We're still waiting.
I reckon that will be a great game between the 2000 Central's Dynasty versus the current day Woodville West Torrens team.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here.
Alongside their 2020-21 squad.
Flow in this game, but that's a testament to the pressure both sides are applying. Heaney.
The Giants have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Good ruck work. Callahan. We're still waiting for the first goal, and the wait will continue.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
He's off towards the boundary line. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Rampy doesn't often waste it. Hogan picks off the pass. Goes long. Punched away. McCartan hoping for a big contested grab. Bedford, he's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper. Looking to get it down there quickly. Rampy clears the area. Blakey, big ball to be won. Green, desperate to win it back. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
The margin could certainly have been greater. They've been really wasteful.
They've set up well.
That would be a big worry for this Woodville West Torrens team at the mid-season draft. AFL clubs are going to be after them at the moment. Like what happened last season in the mid-season draft. You were playing so good for Woodville West Torrens, and then it got picked by St Kilda in the first round of the mid-season draft.
Grundy with the tap. Rowbottom. McInerney. Parker snares the loose ball. Under pressure. Heaney gets his kick despite the heat. Who's front and centre? Plenty of heat in this game. Shaves the grass with that one. It's eluded him. Ward. The Giants look well drilled. Jones marks on centre wing. Normally delivers. Alarm bells are ringing. The defence is disorganised. McDonald had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. That's good vision. McInerney with a chance to run. Well-weighted kick. Whitfield. We've seen that before. Stringer. You have to be tough to play this game. We're still waiting for the first goal of the match. Grundy with a deft tap. Mills. Dawson takes a beauty. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. Brown with a chance now. They've coughed it up. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Himmelberg makes position. That's well played. The Swans guarding the corridor. Looking for some quick ball movement. Himmelberg. Daniels lays it off. Poor hand pass, and they might get caught out here. Parker. Dawson has a paddock in front of him. Breaks the line. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
Well, I'm sure he'll remind his teammates of that one at training during the week.
Yeah, he could do. I reckon he'd be a good pickup for the Saints tackler, HC. And he played like, what, 16 games, like 10 games or something for Geelong the last 3 years.
Briggs gets his hand to it. Green, great anticipation. Going for territory. Himmelberg gets there first. The umpires will be tasked with many tougher decisions than that during the course of the match. Good work rate. Daniels has got loose. Bedford harassed into an error. And inside 50 goes begging. He's got an option in the centre square. Stringer wins it back. Great mark. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Cadman on a lead. Green in the clear. Ash. Grundy, time and again, he gets to the right place. Can he find a teammate? Parker. That's good work rate. Blakey presents in space. His field kicking.
That'll be a bad big loss for the Eagles, Matt Beattie. Pending, he might not go to Port Adelaide. If not, he might go to the Crows.
Here's real danger now. Good thinking and good execution too.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Tries a check side, but misses to the near side.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
No time like the present. Iden. Tidy ball. Bedford working hard and presenting well. That's skillful. Franklin says thank you very much. That might attract a pack. Papley outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
Forwards dream of these shots.
I reckon they're going to still be really good this year, the Eagles. I reckon their likely grand final opponent will probably be maybe North.
Kick. It's home.
The Giants are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Swans already look like they're going to be hard to beat. The big men fly. Warner, they've had the better of the contest to this point. Jordan, probably too far out to score. Taylor, doing what he does best. No easy exit. Can they get something going? McInerney runs onto it. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Looking for a quick transition. Iden working hard and being rewarded. Ward all on his own. Himmelberg probing ball. The Giants are out of trouble. He might have thought about the corridor. Away he goes. They've opened them up here. They've got them on the overlap. Attracted a crowd. Green, Callahan. The goal umpire doesn't need to work for that one.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
That goal was a while coming. It was looking like a goalless turn for them. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Kennedy, Goulden, good kick. Papley, he's taken a beauty.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's so strong in the air, he's already reeled in 2 contested grabs, and now he's got 2 goals as well.
I reckon the Eagles will actually win that grand final because I remember 2020 they beat
The Swans have got the margin.
they beat North. 2021 they beat Glenelg. If she wants to win the 2 grand finals, I reckon it'll be 3 wins in the grand final if it come to watch them play.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Goulden in the centre square. Blakey, they've worked it well. McCartan, he's shut him down. Malikan scrounges a kick. He's hit up the lead. Blakey in the right spot. The Swans showing some good signs early. Florence, Kennedy, McInerney, Mills, Grundy. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Moving the footy laterally. Himmelberg has found some space. Can they find a late goal? Blakey, he's besieged.
He certainly does. Sauce Jacobs has got the players this year compared to what happened last year.
Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Briggs showing his skills. Kelly comes steaming through. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Cadman is the target, and he marks.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
It's no coincidence that the team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
Looking for a quick transition. McCartan works hard to present. Clever kick. Kennedy pushes into space and receives the footy. Got a little time here.
With the thing they'll need to do it for improvement. If they lose the players, well, they'll need some really good get some really good players to come in from, say, maybe the reserves or the under 18s or a program, or even playing country or even playing local footy to help them out. But I think they can really. But their game plan's not really broken at the moment because they're playing really good footy.
With the big fist, McDonald. He's had little impact so far. Dawson loves the hard stuff. When one tackle just won't do. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. Kelly, Canelio. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with great intent. Briggs showing his skills. Green, Kelly, Bedford. This is good ball movement. What's he got on offer? Himmelberg in some space on the wing. Honours the lead. Neat little stab kick. They're moving the footy well here. Great play. Blakey went bang. Ward, he's set upon. They're tackling with venom today. Briggs with a deft tap. Kennedy. Dawson gets to the front spot. He's generally a good kick. Whitfield making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Goulden looking to get it down there quickly. Thumped away. Hapley, can he snap it goal? He's got it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
That was a great quote from last year after that win over North Adelaide. Didn't seem to spur the Roosters on at all. They got thrashed by Nord early this week yesterday at Prospect Oval. And that is basically a few minutes drive from Broadview Oval.
Good disciplined defence. Franklin, it's a tough game. He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
Like good teams do, they've responded to the challenge and opened up a very handy gap on the scoreboard.
The Swans have taken control of it. The big men fly. Rowbottom, Goulden, solid tackle. No leniency from the umpire there.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
Can he be the fire starter? Quality delivery by Foot. Looking to peg one back. Cadman is in the clear and marks uncontested.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Cadman, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
Bad loss for Broadview, 50 points against the Gullies. 9-10 to 2-2. But I reckon,
it's an understatement.
who knows, I think they may need next year for a bit of improvement as well. Maybe, maybe a bit more Athelson helps. Maybe someone like, maybe someone like my own coaches at Athelstone, Zach and Sam. They were Broadview juniors all these years ago. I reckon they could be able to add some elite coaching abroad in the future, and turn them into a premiership team.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Looking for a quick transition. The kick was centimetre perfect. Parker on a lead. Waiting for someone to come at him. Well played. Dawson has got loose. Picking their way through. Warner. This is good footy. What's he got on offer? His field kicking is normally first rate. Rowbottom. Dangerous to leave on his own. Roberts. Dawson. That's a big play.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
I reckon, definitely. I reckon, who knows, with someone like Zach and Sam coaching Broadview, I reckon I'll bring in a better game style to the team. Someone like possibly similar to Collingwood's game plan for 2023, which won in the premiership against the Brisbane Lions on grand final day, or even like their 2010-11 game plan on the McMahon House. So I remember Mick talking the two grand finals of that team, with Pendlebury and Swan leading that midfield, and Darren Jolly in the ruck.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. They could be in here if it sits. Franklin, he kicks the goal.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Swans are showing why they were well back to win this match. The big men fly. Rowbottom. Stringer mops that one up. Kelly stripped of it. Look at the desperation. Crunching tackle. They have absolutely spifflicated him. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Briggs punches it out of the ruck. O'Halloran. Green, not on my watch, he says.
The Swans would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Callahan with half a chance. He just dropped it. This spells trouble. Can he impose himself on the match? That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. McCartan. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Heaney, the Swans, are bringing great energy. McDonald, working hard and presenting well. Warner, all on his own. The Giants are chasing tail. They've opened them up here. You can't question his commitment. They've got to get a wriggle on. Himmelberg, Bedford, Stringer. Probing ball. Cadman, marks. Will he go the bomb? Inside 50 with the kick. Hogan, onto it. Hacking it forward. Throw in deep in the pocket. O'Halloran.
The Swans have their tails up. They can just about have this won by half-time.
Grundy wins it.
He certainly is. He's really good for the Eagles, Harvey Cadler. Luke's little brother. Might have also been Simon. Might be also Simon Pedler's lad. He played for the Eagles back in the 90s. And basically won a few reserves premierships for them before he unfortunately moved to Port Magpies in the late 90s.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Gotta be a goal. Oh, it's a dreadful miss.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McCartan has found some space. Parker, that's good work rate. Heaney working hard and being rewarded. They'll bide their time. The Swans are out of trouble. The Giants have denied them the corridor. Parker with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? McLean all alone in the centre square. You can see their confidence growing. Rowbottom. Searching kick. Iden is racking up spoils. Taylor, and finally over the line. Some indirect ball movement here. No time like the present. Iden presents in space. The Giants might be about to start something. Jones works hard to present. Iden hasn't seen a lot of it. Manages to find a teammate. He's been quiet. That's a good option, and this looks promising. There goes the kick inside the 50. Green, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay. McCartan had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Heaney sizes up what's ahead. What can they muster from the back half? The Swans moving the ball well.
I reckon with the West Times going to be able to get it done this year. Should be able to get it done this year. But they've got a lot of good players playing in the reserves. A lot of good players playing league.
They've got to stop kicking the contest so much because they are being outmarked time and time again.
I reckon their likely opponent this year, grand final day. I'm thinking maybe the North Redlegs. Or if not, maybe Glenelg or Sturts. Or I'm putting on shock here, maybe South Adelaide. South Adelaide have not made the grand final since 1979. And their last premiership was 1964.
O'Halloran cops some unwanted attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. He might have done better. He's been dispossessed. Parker doesn't often waste it. Goulden only knows one way. Lloyd is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Haywood is the target, and he marks.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Swans with 2 on the bounce.
I reckon they've like their game plan from last year. Last year was all just too much high pressure. But this year, a bit more skillful footy and still high pressure.
Takes the logical option. Himmelberg. The Giants have been out of sorts. Grundy judged the flight well. He's got an option in the centre square. The Swans have winners everywhere. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? He's generally a good kick. Grundy at centre half forward. Haywood on the end of it. They are cutting them up with their ball movement.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result.
Their pre-season preparation was definitely a lot better as Sauce Jacobs is actually knowing what he's doing now.
That's well played.
He's got the team ready for pre-season a bit more earlier than what they did last year.
Goal, but it's at the wrong end. Quality delivery by Foot. Callahan pushes into space and receives the footy. It's been that kind of day for them. Ignoring the corridor for now. Parker marks on centre wing. When one tackle just won't do. The umpire whistles for a ball up. The 2 big men do battle. Heaney squeezes the kick. Canelio picks off the pass. Himmelberg. McLean clears the area. Brown can send them into attack. Jones. Callahan attracted a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy with a deft tap. Mills. Goulden. They're playing with purpose and poise. Roberts on centre wing is marked. Dawson has charged into space. Brown continues to be a thorn in their side. Neat little worm burner. Callahan on a lead.
It's not just Jack Hayes is playing really good for the Eagles. His brother Nick is too.
Was that a throw? Bedford. I've liked his game today.
Before this year, the last time Nick Hayes played for the Eagles was like 2020. He played that premiership winning team against the Roosters.
Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Riccardi with a deft tap. Closed him down. Manages to get off a handball. Had some assistance. Kelly. Ward. Not a great kick. Rampy. Read it like good defenders do. Tries a safe ball. Gee, they're playing well. Can he hit a target? Blakey with a chance to relieve the pressure. Chips to half-back. Florence makes position. They've found the magic formula. McInerney, dangerous to leave on his own. Jones spoils. Brown. That's poor play. Crosses the paint. Punched away. Franklin, he'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Grundy has got on top. Warner, easy goal, surely. He hasn't missed
their kicking game plan they've used. It's similar to the Brisbane Lions when their premiership years. It's 2024 and 25, as Chris Fagan's done something right with the kicking style for the Lions.
The Swans have got it out to a 6-kick game, and they're going to be very hard to stop. It's been a great duel between the 2 big men. Ward, he's had little impact so far. That's a waste. The Swans are red hot at the moment. The kick is precise. Can he find a teammate? The runner will be out in a minute. Normally delivers. Callahan in the clear. Great play. Cadman, here's real danger now. Looking to get it down there quickly. Thumped away. Hogan runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job of limiting his influence.
The Giants haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Grundy slaps it out. They have a good understanding, those two. Parker. And we will do it all again. Grundy has had his measure today.
Their attacking game, it's might have out this year, might have out the Crows from last year, as they were the high scoring forward line last year.
And they're reaping the rewards.
Also got a bit of Geelong about it with their offensive style under Chris Scott.
And it's only just managed to score.
And I reckon they've also a bit of Hawthorn from 2024 or something like that.
Good thinking and good execution too. Taylor. Slick hands. Iden. Whitfield. Scrounges a kick. Warner went bang. Riccardi has a paddock in front of him. Cornelio, great work ethic to push forward and present. Mills takes an excellent grab. Florence, Grundy runs onto it and can relieve the pressure. This is good ball movement. The Swans look well drilled. Daniels goes without it. If he
Port Adelaide, they were very free. They were good attacking in 2014 under Ken Hakeley. As he was basically, actually like he was Pep Guardiola from Barcelona that year.
Jones,
Who was the old Manchester, who was managing Man City for a while.
O'Halloran demanded the footy and got it.
And also, I think
would be an understatement to say they need
Hawthorn, they were also free-flow attacking back in the 80s and 90s, which won them so many premierships in that era.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Giants having a good patch. Grundy with a deft tap. Heaney, can he force his way through? Parker, Goulden, they've given it back. Green, the Swans have denied them.
If the Eagles make in finals this year, I reckon they'll learn their lesson from 2024 when they got belted. That year they got belted in the elimination final by Glenelg. I reckon that'll be a lesson that the Eagles will definitely learn from.
Roberts with a chance to run. The Giants guarding the corridor. They're moving the footy well here. Doesn't often waste it. McLean has found some space. They're looking good. Ash, we've seen that before. Stringer, Green, careful with the kick. Hogan, all alone in the centre square. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Momentum has changed colours. Time to turn on the Jets. Himmelberg doing what he does best. Ash, sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's lost it. Himmelberg stripped of the footy. He ran into a brick wall. McDonald, ball spills free in the tackle.
I reckon so. I reckon he will learn from that as well after his 2024 disaster class he had against Glenelg in the elimination final.
Heaney in some space now. Blasts away. Iden can't mark. Brown, what a hand pass. Ash, Jones navigated the traffic. That's not like him. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Ward is calm in a crisis. He's only had the one inside 50. Riccardi, strong grab. 3/4 in and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Swans are in fine form in the contest and also on the outside. The runners are complementing the ball winners beautifully, and they are a very well-oiled machine where every player understands and executes their role. Some of their clearance to score work has been sublime.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Grundy is teaching him a lesson. Lays it off. He'd like that one again. That's skillful. Callahan, Kelly, Bedford.
I reckon so. I reckon the Eagles will get the points in this game against North.
Can he take it? No, he's missed.
Coach might make him do 20 push-ups for that.
Also for...
Looking for a quick transition. McCartan working
They had a great win.
presenting well.
Yes, they had a great win yesterday against Port Adelaide Magpies. 86 points.
Good-looking kick. They've opened them up here. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Honours the lead. This will be a deep entry. Taylor wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Bedford has pushed into space. He's everywhere at the moment. Goulden with the big fist. O'Halloran. The Giants having a purple patch. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. That's a good option, and this looks promising.
I reckon it looks like a club record against Port.
Tidy ball. Well played.
So I remember the old Woodville Football Club had the attendance record against Port Magpies back in 1986. About 25,000 turned up to that game.
Forcing them out wide.
That's a club record. And a Woodville Oval record.
To win it back. Who's at home? McCartan didn't need to be asked twice. Gives it everything. Ash making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Himmelberg feeling the heat.
The Swans would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. They sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
McLean continues to have his way. Warner, Roberts, they're playing with purpose and poise. McLean, McInerney, that's good work rate. I've liked his game today. Leaves it behind. Couldn't get a disposal. McDonald with half a chance. Dawson, Goulden, goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Swans have responded to the challenge. Briggs, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Callahan, Green, Ward. He's generally a good kick. The Giants moving the ball well. Jones finds himself unattended. Briggs. McCartan is proving hard to pass. Rampy thought his way through it. McInerney all on his own. And they're away. Lloyd on a lead. What's he got on offer? He might have thought about the corridor. Dawson, this is good footy. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. McLean presents in space. That's well played. They can smell victory. Alarm bells are ringing. He's been quiet. Iden tries to
The Eagles, they won back-to-back wheelchair football premierships 2024 and 25.
To put the icing on the cake.
So I remember my dad did once work with one of the guys who plays for the Eagles wheelchair footy team. Back when he was a security guard job.
That would have been a great team goal.
Some good
Before PTM closed and stopped operating in the MSS banner in 2023, and he went back to KM to another MSS banner, KM.
His field kicking is normally first rate.
Remember Jarrett, he played really good for the Eagles wheelchair footy team. He scored 100 goals one year, and they managed to win the grand final in that premiership year.
In no man's land. The Giants have won it back. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's careless kicking. Kicks laterally. They might be out here. Normally delivers. Haywood marks on centre wing. Goulden. Bedford drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The Giants might be about to start something. Can he be the fire starter? Ward makes position. Taylor. This deserves a goal. Briggs is in the clear and marks uncontested. This will be his 5th inside 50. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
Looking for a quick transition. McCartan pushes into space and receives the footy. Goulden in the clear. Taking time to assess the options. Brown picks it off. That's poor kicking. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Riccardi! That one was always his.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
No problems there.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Giants are not gone yet. Briggs wins it. Callahan, he's wrapped up. The umpire will have it. Grundy, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Goulden, Briggs, gathers, Steele. What's he got on offer? It's a deep kick. The Swans wriggle off the hook. Onto the non-preferred. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
Two in a row if he gets it, and he does.
They're much more potent when he's clunking marks and kicking goals.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Grundy has been dominant in the ruck. Steele, good disciplined defence. Stringer, Ward, goes back with the handball. He picked his pocket. He's besieged. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Kennedy, Heaney, a model of consistency. Goulden, you can't question his commitment. Gets his kick despite the heat. The team physios will be working overtime. The Giants will have one eye on the clock. The two big men do battle. Canelio couldn't burst through. Haywood, McDonald can go back and shoot at goal.
Kicking at his first.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Giants need to start winning more contested ball. They're being beaten up in that area.
While I was doing what would have happened if like my Alphaston coaches look over at Broadview next year, opening round during the first game of 2027. Broadview ended up winning that game by 2 points at a hostile Max Hammer sports field. During that game, Ross, I think he ended up kicking the match winner around that time, similar to the Sideway Miller of 2025 against Melbourne. Also similar to Jordan Dawson's showdown winner against Port. And Braden Cook's showdown winner against Port this year.
Rampy, they've put themselves under pressure. Bedford, red at best, and will cut the margin.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort. It's missed everything. Can he hit a target? McCartan. The Swans are bringing great energy. Quality delivery by foot. They're moving the footy well here. Parker got to the right position and hung on. The kick is precise. Daniels makes good contact. Ash. What's he got on offer? You can see their confidence growing. Parker is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
They've done this very comfortably. Briggs gets his hand to it. Steele. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Briggs with a deft tap. Steele. Ward. Canelio lays it off. He's been set a task. Stringer has it within range.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Swans have reminded us exactly why they're on top of the ladder. If you weren't convinced before, you should be now. What stood out to you today, Huff?
The Swans were able to get on top in both contested and uncontested ball, and that naturally translated into greater supply for their forwards, who duly kicked a winning score. It goes a long way if you're tough and fast, and this team checks both those boxes.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Harf. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match, and we look forward to your company again soon.
It also was a good win for Sydney, and sorry about the late reply. I was in a bit of a phone call. Also for this game, That was a great win for in the Broadview versus Athelston game. The what if it was a great win for Broadview at the start of the 2027 season. That could be the game that might actually change Broadview from just a new team in the league to, well, a potential premiership force. Anyways, well, I'll get to another Street Zoo Rise. Hopefully I'll see the Bulldogs Melbourne game in the best